Well, it's easy to take for granted all that goes into keeping our water safe. But what would you do if your drinking water tested negative for chlorine? Negative. That's exactly what has had several St. Johns County residents concerned. Julia, Janae is on your side tonight trying to get to the bottom of all of this. So, Julia, how did people know that they didn't have any chlorine?
Well, Anthony, this one resident that I talked to, she says it's actually a fluke that she even noticed it. She had her water tested last week before she filled up her fish tank. And that's when she and other neighbors started to get these results that their water had no trace of chlorine. As of this afternoon, JEA has an explanation for why it happened and a plan to fix it.
They found out that there was no chlorine coming into the house as well as at the street level.
It was a puzzling situation for Donna Ciccolini after a pet store and pool company all told her the water was completely chlorine-free. She posted online to neighbors and found she wasn't alone.
Chlorine isn't good for you, but it is good to kill bacteria. We all need it to run through our home.
JEA Representative Jerry Boyce told us they get complaints about too much chlorine, but rarely about not enough.
If you live closer to the plant, your chlorine level will be higher because we have to inject enough chlorine at the beginning of line to make sure that it makes it all the way to the end of the line.
And Boyce says this St. Johns County neighborhood near County Road 210 is one at the end of the line.
You might see it drop or you might see it higher, and we closely monitor that.
Ciccolini says though it took several JEA tests,
They've come out every day for the past 3 days.
on Thursday a 30-minute system flush seemed to do the trick. Boyce says they'll keep working on it.
We're going to inject more chlorine, understanding that we can't inject too much because of the people at the beginning of the line.
I feel really good about it. It's nice to know that they're going to follow up, and so I have no idea how long it's been going on. I can only hope that it just happened because of the storm.
Now, other things that can impact your chlorine levels inside the house are if you have a water softener or a dechlorinator, and if you live in an area that doesn't use a lot of water, all of those can go into why you may have low chlorine levels, but you should have at least a 0.2 level. That's what Jerry Boyce let me know about through JEA. If you have concerns, you can call JEA at 904-665-6000. They'll come out and test your water. Anthony, back to you.
So, Julia, I know that this particular area was under a boil water notice, I believe, last week. So did that have any impact on those readings?
We did ask JEA that. We also asked about those high water bills that area was seeing, and they said that has no impact on these readings of low or zero chlorine levels.
All right. Thank you, Julia.